Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again. We are back in the experimental version. Did I already look at the hard drive? I think I did. Yeah, okay. So we actually got a lot. Hang on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Iron ingot. Okay, so now if I look in here for pure, is that going to work? No? Okay. Anyways, so I have a lot of these alternate recipes that require water, which is good because in this challenge mode we can use water extractors, we just can't use actual miners. So this actually gives us a savings. So instead of being 1 iron ore to 1 iron ingot, it's 7 to 13. So we get an almost 50% increase in, actually almost 200% increase. Got my percentages wrong, in what we can do here. And then I've got the other one for this. So this one is more than a 200%. So it actually might be around 250% increase. We also have the one for concrete. And I think it was 3 of these to 1 of these, but now it's 6 of these to 4 of these. So that's a 200% increase there. And the reason why we like all of this is because it means that we don't have to grab as much out of our extractors, portable extractors, and I think I also got one. Yeah, I have one for Caterium as well. So I don't know what this. Okay, so it was 3 to 1, and then it goes to a 2 to 1. Okay, so this one not as great. This is just what, 50% increase. I don't know. But either way, it's all more efficient, and we like efficient. I have an alternate here for silica in case I need it. So we can combine this together. Normally it's 3 to 5, but now it's just 3 to 7. But with the fact that we can get pretty much unlimited quartz, depending on how many portable miners we set up. Not really that great of a recipe, but I did get that one. I think I've got an alternate here. So this is the modular frame. Is this the bolted one? I think that might be the bolted frame. But we have that as well. Let's see, did I get any others? Okay, so I have an alternate here, which I'm actually using currently. And then I also got an alternate for the screws, so instead of having to go through iron ingots to bars, then to screws, I can go straight from bars to screws. And it's also more efficient as well, I believe. So I've got something set up to make screws for me, and then I'm using that to make rotors. And I'm kind of running all of that back this way. So on the other side of all of our iron stuff, we've got this assembler. We hooked up another one of these into the copper, so this is making the sheets, which means we can collect sheets out of here. But then it's also feeding this, giving us rotors, and then all we have to do is head over here to this third one, and then this is making me screws. So overall, I think it works out pretty well. We just dump that in and we let it go. I could technically run this out of here and then over into here, and then it would just, keep making until there's nothing more to make. I might actually do that because that's probably a good idea. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna, hold on, how many does this need per minute? This needs 195, okay. Even with a number 2 belt, tier 2 belt, I can't do that, so we'll just leave it for now. Haven't touched anything in here, even though I could technically update this a bit with the new recipes that I've got. So instead of over here where we're making the screws, and also over here where I'm making, here where I'm making the screws, I could change those out, get rid of these, and then have them plugged directly into here. That would save me some space, and then also some space over there, but I'm just going to end up rebuilding all this stuff anyways once we build our actual base. This is just the starter. But yeah, lots going on. Take a look at the map real quick so you can see we did this in the last episode where we ran around and got all of the wrecks in this area. I also went up into here, and then I marked out where some of the oil is. So this is impure, this is impure. I think this one was normal, and I think this one is also normal. But that's just what I was able to find so far. But yeah, and then there's a wreck over here that I can't get to. So I couldn't get that one. There was another one over in here, I think, that I got. So that one's good. I did not go down up into here, obviously, to get those. And then there's more of them. Sir, if you want to move, thank you. Yeah, there's another one kind of down over here in this whole coal lake area thing. And then obviously once we get further down over here, there's more over here, and then there's a bunch in the plains biome. So we have more wrecks to get. For now, we've cleared out the starting desert area. I don't think there's any more in there. And we've got a partial clear on this stuff in here. So we also have the high desert, the really, really big one over in there that has a bunch of wrecks as well. So we could go over and get those. But for now, one thing I do want to show you is we aren't currently consuming any biofuel. And the reason for that is because we have 3 coal generators up and running. And I also updated this a little bit, so we've got railings everywhere. Railings going down there. I also updated these. So we've got those cool little double diagonal ones. And they did that all the way down here. And then if you take a look down there, we also have some stilts. And there's a large stilt under this one. But yeah, so we've got the coal running down here. There's a little storage right there. And then this all runs kind of all this way. So we'll go and take a look at that real quick. Haven't done anything with the quartz yet, but... And then this is all Mark II belts here. So we can move 120 coal per minute if we need to, but we're not even using that much. So, and you can see we got little stilts here as well. And then I've got 3 containers stacked here. And last I checked, yeah, we're very much stacked. So that one's all the way full, that one's all the way full, which means that the one down by the actual generators is also all the way full. The other thing that I did is I went over to the sulfur and I put a couple miners on there. And then I think that's kind of this way, I want to say. I don't remember exactly. Wow, that's cool. Okay. Okay, so poison. And there's a hog over here. I think these guys are annoying, but because their AI is so limited right now, I kind of feel bad killing them. So I think it's down over here. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. So yeah, so we've got the sulfur over here. Mr. Bean, his poor AI is not really working with him very much. But yeah, so we've got some sulfur going on over here. I could probably actually pick this up as well, carry it with me. I started unlocking some of the sulfur tree, but yeah, poor Mr. Bean over here. I don't know what I can do for him. I mean, but yeah, so you can see, like, if you are on top of Mr. Bean, so long as you like continue to land on Mr. Bean, you will continue to jump ever higher and higher. But yeah, so we're gonna see if we can not jump on Mr. Bean. Okay, we're just gonna get hurt. Ouch. Yeah. But Mr. Bean is bouncy, in case you didn't know that. And then I think they capped the height that you could go because I didn't get very much higher than about probably like right there. But before, like, I was getting, like, it was ridiculous. Like, if you fell from the max height that you could do earlier, I mean, like, you would die. But yeah, and then that's kind of over here by the entrance to our base up here. I think it's right here. I could be wrong. No, this is where the quartz is. Oh, what do you know? Yeah, their AI is not great. But yeah, so there's another pure limestone there. I didn't realize that was there, but okay. That's kind of cool. Not that I, really need it at the moment, but okay, so quartz is down there, so this is like halfway up, and then our base is on the other side of this rock thing. I thought I was already on the other side, but it is what it is. Okay, so as you can see over there on the upper right, we did get all of the things that we need for the basic steel production. So we're gonna get that going. I wanted to make sure that I did that, you know, in a video, not like off camera. So there we go. So there is our basic steel production online.
Steel production unlocked. Foundry
Just listen to Ada here.
Simple steel plants. An additional project part can now be constructed. Progress to the next phase is now possible.
All right, there we go. Okay, so now we want to kind of really focus pretty heavily on getting these phase 2 parts. And the reason for that is because once we get oil unlocked, I mean, that's going to be our primary source of energy because, as I said, we can use the oil refineries because there is no way to manually collect oil, I guess. So in this challenge mode, that's going to be your primary source. Coal is great, but I mean, you have to like go and grab the coal every time you run low. So unless you have like a massive storage system like I've got set up, probably not your best option here. So what I want to do is create our main base, and I want to do it in this empty void space here. So it's going to be well above the ground, and I want to be able to pull off as much water as I need from over here. But the problem with that is that if we're trying to bring water up anywhere, we have to add in the pumps, and the pumps take electricity, so the higher you have to get it, the more electricity it costs. So I might kind of change this up a little bit, maybe, and do all of our basic stuff down here and then just move up the actual ingots up via ladders or something like that. That way I don't have to waste any energy on pumps. And then this is all relatively flat through here. So I could set up like a small base through here and then just kind of build up off of it. And I think that might be what I end up doing. So, I guess what we have to do now is get ourselves a lot of pieces and parts, and then we have to start moving everything. So we're going to need a lot more of the tier 2 belts because that's pretty much all I've got right now. I could unlock the tier 3 belts, but I need steel production set up for that, so it's going to be kind of eh. And then also I don't have any alternate recipes for steel yet. There is one where it takes iron ingots, and then it combines the iron ingots with coal to make the steel. And I think that might actually be the one that we end up going with. I don't know if there are other alternate recipes besides that. I could check real quick though. So I'm going to go to satisfactory-calculator.com. All right, so then if you go into the planners and you do the production planner, if you go to options, over on the right side, there are alternate recipes. So from here, it's got all the different recipes, and you can actually select steel. And so we've got a few recipes. So there is a coke steel ingot. Now that's going to require iron ore, petroleum coke, which is something you can get from oil, and then that will give you steel ingots. So instead of using coal, it uses petroleum coke, which might be a good idea because then we don't have to go and grab coal all the time, so that could be good. Let's see if there's anything else here. This is going to show me everything. Okay, so we have compacted steel ingot. So that's going to require 6 iron ore and 3 compacted coal. Compacted coal is unlocked in the sulfur tree, I believe. So you're going to need coal and sulfur in order to get that. So I'm not sure if that's great. There's also the solid steel ingot, and that's one that requires the iron ingots and the coal. Let's see. Is that it? I think that's it. So let me actually type in steel ingot and see if that kind of narrows it down. Let's see. So we have coke steel ingot, solid steel ingot, and compacted steel ingot. Okay, so those are pretty much our only options. So given those options, I mean, honestly, I might look into the compacted steel ingot. I think that might be interesting. But I think for kind of like our base and what we're doing right now, I think the solid steel ingot is probably going to be the one. But then again, the coke steel ingot could be interesting as well. That's 15 to 15 to 20. So with the petroleum coke, you can do, I think it's a residual recipe in the refineries. So you pump in oil and you do the residual one, and it gives you residual something something, and then petroleum coke, I think, is like a byproduct. So if you took that, I mean, that might be good, maybe. But then again, you have to think of like efficiencies too. Because with the pure iron ingot recipe that I've got, I'm pretty efficient with the iron bars already, or the iron ingots, I should say. So it might actually be better to combine the pure ingot with the solid steel ingot alternate recipes, or the pure iron and the solid steel ingot recipes. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just kind of speculating right now, I guess. And if you hear like awkward pauses, like when I'm speaking, I have like hiccups right now, and I'm trying really hard not to make them loud. So always fun. Okay, so we have vehicular transport. Now, normally I would say that using the tractors would be a good idea, because then you can transport things a little easier. However, it's not going to be efficient for me to use these, because not only do they run consistently, like back and forth, so even if there's nothing there to actually pick up, it's still going to run, which means that it's still wasting fuel. So I think in this case, it might be better for me to just do like a sky bridge type thing, or a sky bridge is what it's basically called. And then just do like belts pretty much for the whole thing. Let's see. So we want this because that'll give us the encased industrial beams that we need for the Logistics Mark III, so that way we can make the Mark III belts. But then again, having the power storage would be really, really good too. Especially since we've got coal right now, so if we ever run low on the coal for whatever reason, provided the batteries are fully charged, whenever the coal runs out, then we'll start running on the batteries. So for a power standpoint, I think this one might actually be the one that we go for first. But before we do that, I do want to try to pick up a couple more hard drives. I know where 3 are, at least, and that's going to be along the beach over here. So this is the oil island over here. So there's one wreck on the far side of the oil island. There's another wreck on the mainland beach. And then there is a third wreck. I thought there was a third wreck. There was a third wreck down by the Caterium, but I don't think that's there anymore. If you go in here, this general area, I know I'm circling a big black area, but where the coal is down in here, and it's got the little crater with the coal, and then there's like a little lake in there. There's a wreck on the upper part of that as well. So I could get those 3 at least. So I'm going to do a quick run all the way down through here, and then when we get kind of over into here, I will resume. So for now, I'm going to pause. So I'll be right back. Poor Mr. Bean. Looks like he's stuck. All right, so we're kind of over where I want to be. So we're going to walk along the beach a little bit over here. Oh, hey, there's a large spitter right there. Whoops. That was a little terrifying, but okay. All you got to do is just run away from him. Pretty easy. Okay, what is that? Oh, that's just a little sphere things. Okay. All right, so the oil islands are right over there, so we're gonna hop across the water here. And okay, so this is not deep here. And we have all kinds of nests over here. I want to avoid them if I can. All right, so we can head this way. Grab that as long as I'm here. Okay, do we have any more nests over here? So here's where the oil is over on this side. More nests. So we're just gonna take care of these nests real quick. And then this one. All right. So that is normal crude oil. So we're gonna go ahead and zoom away in. Throw a little water thing here, or liquid thing. That should be good. All right, and then there is another one over here next to this big spitter guy. We'll take care of him real quick. So, like I said, I feel bad for fighting them because you hit them once and their AI breaks, and then just they just stand there and take it, which, you know, it's not fun, I guess. But then we have another crude oil over here. So we're gonna throw on another one of these. Good to go. And then there are two more over here. So we got a couple of little spitters, a couple of nests. We're gonna take care of the nests because those are more dangerous in my opinion. There we go. There we go. All right. Then we have pure oil right here. So let me throw down another one of these here. And then the fourth one is actually on this island over here. All right, so bunch of nests. Plus a large spitter. Oh, I missed that one a lot. Oh my god. Dude, stop. Ooh, this is... Yeah, so his AI broke. Looks like it just restarted, now he's running. Where did he just go? I think he probably flew off in some direction somewhere. Okay, anyways, so we've got that. This is another pure node right here, so we will mark this one as well. Okay, now you can't see it because like it doesn't show up over your thing, so don't put multiples down. If you see your available marker count go up, that means that it was placed. Now if we zoom out, you can see that there's that over there, there's some over here, there's another oil thing down in here. I think there's 2 or 3 there, so I think I'm probably going to pull off of these ones even though they're impure. Hopefully I can get pretty efficient with how I use it so I don't need that much. But yeah, the wreck is right over here, so we're going to go grab that real quick after I get myself some food. Okay. Now over here, there's going to be a couple nests, I think, as well as a large hog guy. But once again, you hit them once and their AI kind of breaks, so. But if you don't hit them once, then their AI doesn't break and then they end up hitting you and it hurts, so. Yeah, but then we got little hogs. Oh, there's a spitter over here too. What are you doing? And he just flew off in some direction somewhere, because apparently that's what they do. Some cable, heavy modular frames, a computer, even though it looks like a circuit board. Some more cable, reinforced iron plates, some more of those. Is there another computer over here? Because if I can get more of those, that would be great. No, looks like that's it. Okay. This one apparently does not need anything, even though I think it's supposed to. But, I mean, hey, free hard drive, right? Something I did notice. If you go into the MAM, into the sulfur tree, in order to unlock these, you have to have a hard drive as one of your, pieces. So keep that in mind when you do go for hard drives, that these two are no longer found as an alternate recipe. You actually have to unlock them with a hard drive. But then this guarantees that you get the recipe, and it's no longer like an RNG type thing. This is interesting. I didn't realize that I made that much of the black powder, but okay, that's cool. Smokeless powder. I'll get that when I get plastic, but this is going to give me to all the bullets and the gun, I think. But yeah, so for now, though, because we're looking for that alternate for the steel, we're just going to throw it in there and have it be consumed. Okay. So there is a yellow slug up there. I don't think I need to get him, though. So the next place that we're going to go is over onto the beach, kind of over in that general area. And there should be another wreck over there with another large spitter. Or an alpha spitter, I think is what they're called. But yeah, we're heading over there. Oh, hey. Thank you. Little spitters, little poison plants. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's down right there. Okay. So let me see if I can. Okay, so there's the spitter guy. How's it going, dude? Yeah, so his AI just like completely went out. What the Hello? What was that? Seriously, what was that? Alright, let me get back there. Mr. Bean is still glitching out over here. Alright, I can see the crate. We're very, very nearly there. Apparently I'm still holding a nut in my hand, even though apparently I'm not. So that's weird. Am I walking on the water right now? I don't know what's going on. This is weird. But yeah, crate from where I was blown back like 300 yards for some reason. Apparently I am swimming, even though I'm still doing the running animation. It's strange. Anyways, so let's go ahead and throw all of this stuff back on. Okay. So, what happened? I don't know. I do know that there are a couple of nests around here, so we need to take those out pretty much ASAP. Okay, so there's the spitter remains there. There's a nest right there. Where's the other one? Or is it just this one? Circuit board, heavy modular frames, spitter remains. Yeah, I don't actually know what happened there. That was extremely strange. Did like one of the nests like self-destruct or something? Oh hey, MAM is done. That's good. This one also apparently has no requirements, so that's always fun. Let's see if we got lucky with our recipe. Iron alloy, bolted iron plate. No, we did not get lucky. Bolted iron plate. What is this normally? Isn't that what this is normally? Hang on. Okay, so this is just, what, more? Okay. So if we were to multiply everything in the standard recipe by 3, we would get 18 steel plates, 36 screws, and 3 of the reinforced iron plates. So the bolted iron plate is faster and less efficient, basically. I don't like it. I don't like it. I guess we can go with this one. I think I've got the alternate for the copper alloy ingot, and it also uses iron and copper, so I don't know, maybe I can find some use for that somewhere, but we'll get this one running. Okay. So hopefully next time we do this we don't die, because that was kind of awkward. The next place that we have to go is over to the Caterium. And that's going to be way past all this, or should I go over into the coal area? Well, I don't think that one's there, so we're going to go over into the coal area, so we'll follow this. Going through here is kind of a maze. That guy just opened, so that's super fun. Okay, so... Oh, that was a very large spider right there. He was like right in my face. That was a little terrifying. Easiest way to make your way through here is just to look up and figure out where the breaks in the rocks are. Because if you're trying to look down here and it's got everything just all around in all different kinds of places, it can get really confusing. But we're just going to follow this way, and we should run into the little lake that's over here, which should have the wreck kind of down in the middle. So there's that right there, and we should have to go this way. And the wreck should be right there. Okay. So the wreck is here, but the extra stuff that you maybe possibly could get is there. One thing that this one I know needs is power. I don't remember how much power, but we're going to do that, and then we'll throw in some of that, and then hopefully I've got everything else that this thing needs. 4 steel beams, so I can't even get this one. Okay. I do not have steel beams yet. Could I make steel beams? And I only need 4. Yes, I think we can. So, and then it's also possible I could find some steel beams. I really doubt it. But, you know, stranger things have happened. Modular frame. Excuse you. Rude. Did I already pick up those reinforced plates? I did. What do you want? Come on. Annoying. Okay, so I need 4 steel beams. So that means that I'm going to need a little bit of coal and a little bit of iron. And I can actually get both of those right down here. So this is the waterfall that goes down into the main lake. The iron is going to be over here on this side. The coal is going to be down over there. So we're going to hop down here, hopefully without dying. So here is our iron, sir. Thank you. I don't know how much we need, so I'm going to get like 20, and hopefully that'll be enough. I think that'll work. Okay, so there's our iron. We need to get kind of like over here. There we go. And then pale berries, I will take those. And then the coal is here. Now, another cool thing about doing the challenge mode is that having this boulder right here doesn't matter because you can still throw your portable miners off of this. All right, so let's set up craft bench real quick. Steel ingot, there we go. Okay, so that takes 3 each. All right. 3 each, and it only makes 3. Okay. And then from here, steel beams, and we can make 4. Sweet. All right. So there is that. The extra stuff, I think I'm just going to get rid of. Hopefully I won't need it again, but we will see. Now we got to head back up there, throw the power back on, and then we should be good to go. So this is kind of like the main ramp down into the area. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, so you hit one, they all run. Easy enough to get around them. All right, so back over here. Oh, wait, no, there is another wreck. Not exactly where I thought it was, but there is another one. Okay, so now we can head over here. Grab this guy. Thank you. There you go. You gotta jump out of the water and you get a little boost to speed when you land, so. Okay, so now that we're over here, we need to head back kind of over into this area. So this is where the oil was. This is that whole beach. This is where we found the other wreck. And apparently this isn't updating. Why isn't this updating? Is it because I'm around tall stuff? That doesn't make much sense. It should have updated there at least. So for some reason, my map is not updating. All right, hang on. I'm gonna reload the game and I will be right back. All right, so now the map is updating again. I don't know why it turned off. That was strange, but yeah. So we're gonna head, actually, which way would be faster? Going that way or going that way? I think going this way would actually be faster. So we're gonna head over there. Swat at this guy, make him run away, and then continue on our way. Another guy, I'm just gonna swat at him real quick. All right, so we need to head kind of down over into this area. It's not on top of here, but it is close to here. I think it is up there. All right, so, oh no, it's over this way. Okay, so I think it's over that way. Because that's the Caterium over there. That is where the other wreck is supposed to be. But, like, it's just not there. So I don't know if they're just, like, missing it, but I mean, you can see that's, like, the piece that's broken off that's usually there that you can see. And these are just, like, little pieces that are broken off, but the actual wreck itself is not there. So I don't know if they moved it or something, but yeah, I don't know. All right, so we need to get up there. So what would be the easiest way to do that? Let's go ahead and get a foundation. We'll do the double ramp. I need to get this thing.
Picking up multiple fix-it personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
Shush, corrupted Ada. No one wants to listen to you. Okay, so there we go. That will allow us to get up to here. And we got this guy. Where are you running to, dude? You got nowhere to go. All right, and then we need to go up over there. Okay, so easiest way to do that, I think, is this guy. get ourselves up to approximately the correct height. And then we'll just shoot straight across. I think one more. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so then we'll take this guy, extend it out that way. Don't know how far it has to go, but we might have gone up a little too high, but that's fine. We'll do a double ramp down. There we go. That should be good to go. I don't know if there's any critters over here or a nest. It doesn't look like it. Circuit boards, wires. MAM is done, which is good. More circuit boards. I will take that. Some more wire. Not that I really need the wire. Is there anything else? Is that pretty much it? Alright, and what does this need? This needs quick wire. Luckily I have some. And there we go, another hard drive. Okay, and I think that's all of the things. Yeah, okay. So let's build up another MAM. Okay, so of these, this is actually a good recipe. One, because it makes a lot of steel screws very, very quickly. So I do like this one. Crystal beacon, I mean, I don't know why you would need that. Charcoal, I mean, maybe if you're beginning, could be good. I mean, if you were in an area where there wasn't any coal readily available, but a lot of wood, like in the middle of the forest area, I mean, that might be kind of cool to run your charcoal plants, but I mean, it actually doesn't, it breaks down pretty good. You get 100 wood and that's 1,000 coal. It's pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna go with the steel screw and hopefully we'll get lucky on this one. Okay, so the next, let me see if I can figure out where we gotta go. So this is kind of like the whole plains biome over here. There are 2 wrecks, I want to say, that are pretty close, but yeah, I have to go down pretty far to get to them. If we go up, so the coal area was kind of like right down in here. There is a little path that goes through a cave kind of over into this area. There are 2 or 3 wrecks around in here. So I think I'm gonna go and get those and we'll kind of make our way back to base. So I'm gonna pause and I'll let you know when we are there. All right, so this is the path that kind of goes up in through here to the cave that goes to the desert area. The coal area is behind us. And then we got these guys. You hit them once, AI disables or something, so I don't know what's going on there. But we'll get around them. Now there is actually a wreck up on top of one of these, but I don't think that I can unlock it right now with the parts that I have. So just keep in mind that there is one there. What is this? Oh, I thought that was a node. That's just, okay, never mind. Hey there, bud. What are you doing? Okay, that was a large spitter right there, apparently. Hit him once, AI disables, kill him. I don't know. Okay, so if we follow this down, if you go over down into there, I think there are a couple of quartz nodes. So you can get a lot of quartz in here if you go there. There is one wreck right there. So we're going to get that one. There is another wreck over here, kind of off to the side in the woods. And I don't remember if there's a large hog or a couple of small hogs guarding it, but it should be in here. Yep, right there. Yeah, and it's a large hog. Okay. What you doing, dude? You can't get me here, can you? Nope. Grab that modular frame. Is there anything else worth? Got some screws, more screws, more screws. Some more modular frames. I do kind of want to get those, but I don't think there's anything else here. So for this, you need 3 of the encased industrial beams, which we have. So there is another lovely hard drive for us. I'll grab that guy. I'm going to skip the screws for now. I don't really need them. And then we're going to hop down over here to get this other one over here. Now there are a couple of lovely nests going on over here, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build down to it. Is there a hog over here? I hear hogs. Hopefully they don't knock me off of this thing, but oh, I think that's just him over there. Okay, nah, he's just complaining. All right, so foundations, double ramp down. That's not going to be enough, so we're going to go with this one. Okay, so that one's going to activate, I think, which I really don't want it to, but I don't think I have too much of a choice here. But that should be enough, maybe, for me to go and jump down there and at least kill that one, kill that one. Actually, I think I'm going to go like that. This could end badly, but I have full health, so we're just gonna go for it. Yeah, so these are the ones from down below. So that one is currently activating, which is not cool, sir. Annoying. But yeah, you can see how those guys could be a little annoying. Anyways, so let's get back up here. That'll work. Okay, more cable. Grab that, more cable here as well. Reinforced plates, good to go. This requires 53 megawatts, so that's going to be 2 of the biofuel generators. And then you can go there. Throw down a pole, and then connect. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. We'll turn that back on, and we should be good to go. There we go. There is our additional hard drive. All right. So you can go, you can go, you can go, and we are good to go. Okay. So I think the other wreck is actually up on there. So it's a little harder to get to, and there's a bunch of spitters, I think, down over here on this side. And I think there are some poison plants right here, so it's not the easiest one to get to, but it is there. So if you need it, you know, it's there. And then, as I said, the quartz is down, not here. We actually have to go back. But yeah, so it's down in here, and then there's like a little loopy-loop thing over here. There's also a water node over here, like a pretty big one. But yeah, so you go in there, and there's a couple of quartz nodes, and then there's also water over there. So if you need it, it's there. Let's see, is there any other goodies? Oh, hey, motors. Nice. I will take that. Anything else? No? Okay, good to go. So we'll take this through. Hopefully try to stay away from the nests if I can, because they are extremely annoying. I think we made it. All right. Now, I believe there's also some spiders in here too, so... But just little ones. I don't think there's a big one in here. Yep, little spider. Hey, dude. I know there's others. Nest over there on the left side, so I'm going to stay over here. Is there not? Is there just that one spider? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That is the Caterium down there. That's where the wreck was up there that we went to in the last episode. Let's see. We will take this way across. Wait, no, the sky bridge is over here. Yeah, there's the bridge. So we'll take this across. And there should be a... Yep, right there. But there's also a nest over here, so that's always fun. Annoying. Power slug, sweet. And the MAM is done, so go ahead and get that going. Oh, come on, man. Okay, so pure quartz crystal, is that useful, I suppose? Once again, water with a basic basic thing. So this normally takes 5 to make 3. So in this case, this would take 2.33. So then 2.33 times 5 is going to be 10, 12, I think. So we save a little bit of quartz by using some water. So we'll go with this one. Still not the one that I want, though. So we'll get that going. And yeah, so now it's just going to be me running back. So I'm going to pause and I'll let you know once we get there. Alrighty, so we made it back. I cleared out my inventory pretty much. I also picked up some coal and some iron. I'm going to turn that into steel. Hopefully I'll have enough to make that. If not, I'll just go and grab more. There we go. There's a solid steel ingot. That is what we want. But yeah. Okay, and then we also have the steel rotor. This is going to be super useful because I believe if you use this in combination with the regular stator, I think they use the same parts. So this super useful to have, but this one I need more. So we're going to go with that. Get our next one loaded, or wait, before I do that, I should probably get this AI limiter and get these switches because I'm definitely going to need these and then probably this as well. So I'll have to get some Caterium. Okay. But yeah, so we'll work on that. So we'll hold off on doing another hard drive for now. And I'm going to get to making all of this lovely steel. So, all right, guess I will be right back. Alrighty, so that took a little longer than I was expecting, but we have our Logistics Mark III ready to go. So that's good. That gives us battery storage.
Logistics can be improved with a larger storage
And also a larger storage container, which is great. And then this is really what I'm looking for right here. So I need 5 stators. So let's make like 10 stators. If I can, of course. Stator. And there's the rotor. Do we not have a stator yet? Oh, that's in the advanced one. Okay, so we need to do that one next. All right, that's fine. We have 1,500 of that. I know we have that. Rotors. How are we doing on rotors? I think we're doing all right on rotors, but it's going to take a little while. But luckily, our screw production is doing pretty good. So that's good. All right, and then I'm going to need another 200 steel bars. I made this little thing, so I got rid of the biofuel one over here, and then I had a Caterium and a quartz one. So I got rid of those and replaced it with this. And then I am making just a ton of iron bars already. So I can just grab from here, throw it into here, and then this will just make the stuff for me, so it's more efficient that way. I need to pick up some more coal, though, so that'll be a thing that I have to do. But I think that'll do for this episode. We're a little under an hour, but that's all right. So I'm probably going to do some work off camera, mostly getting a couple of batteries set up over by our coal plants over here. I might start working on the sky bridge because we have our coal over here, we have our sulfur over here, we've got quartz over here, we've got copper and iron all up here. So if I can make like a little sky bridge that goes from here over to where we're going to be building, kind of like in this general area, then I think we should be able to make everything kind of flow a little better. So once again, our coal is over here, our quartz is over here, our sulfur is down over here, our caterium is up over here. So we could kind of bring it all around, I suppose. And then we're going to be building kind of in this area here. So we've got our coal plant set up right now to go there. And then we've got all of this water that we can pull out of for all of the pure stuff. The only bad thing about that is we need the next stage, the oil processing, to get the refineries in order to actually make use of those recipes. So I'll probably work towards that as well, but it's just going to be a lot of busy work, so I'm going to try to save you guys some of that. This whole area is all poison, so just stay away from there. But yeah, so caterium is here, and then there's another caterium node up here, but it's bouldered. So you have to destroy the boulder in order to get to it with a normal miner, but what we got is good to go, so I'm good with that. And then sulfur, coal, quartz, iron, iron here, copper here, and then our limestone here. So we've got everything that we need in a pretty short area, or pretty small area, I should say. So building the sky bridge shouldn't be all that difficult. But yeah, so, and then I'll start working on like a platform, and we'll start actually processing and doing all that other stuff. I may unlock the tier 3 stuff just so I can get to the refineries, and then we also have, you know, oil up here if we need it. But otherwise, I mean, we're gonna have to move the oil from a very long distance away. Like, compared the distance from the oil, I mean, these are both impure, so I'm kind of not counting those ones for now. But like these two are like normal, but compare that distance to here to like all of the other stuff. I mean, everything else is just like right in this little area, whereas oil is way the hell over here. So, I mean, these ones are closer, so I mean, we're gonna make use of those as much as I can. But yeah, it's just gonna be a thing, I guess. So we'll make it work, but for now, that is pretty much all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, but until the next time, have a good one.